What's up, everyone? It is Tuesday. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday and I'm leaving work right now. I didn't film this morning. Got the tooth capped yesterday. Actually, it's just a temporary cap right now. They're going to be putting a gold crown on it. Yeah, and not happy. It wasn't one of the most pleasant experiences that I've ever felt. I don't like dentists. I really don't like dentists, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Right now I'm heading out of work. Gonna head home, get some supper, see what else is going on. So I'll get with you guys once I get home. Alright, I am home. Oh, traffic was horrible coming in. Definitely wasn't yesterday. Yesterday was a holiday here in the state of Rhode Island, Victory Day. Rhode Island's the only state in the country that still celebrates that. It is basically commemorating the end of World War II with the Japanese surrendering. So each state, I guess, has their own holiday. Like the state of Massachusetts has in April, they have Patriots Day, which is usually around the 15th of April. So that was our holiday yesterday, and to be honest, I'd rather have the holiday in the summertime, but for me it doesn't make any difference. I work the day anyway. That being said, traffic was nothing yesterday. There was absolutely no traffic, but yesterday I ended up going, like I was saying, I had the tooth fitted for the crown. Remember a few weeks ago, I put up how went for cleaning and they pulled a filling out, so I have to have a crown put on the tooth. Luckily my health insurance is going to cover that. So, but for me, dentists, I hate dentists. Absolutely hate dentists. I have a long and rich history, so if you have a little time to listen to a story, sit down and get comfortable for this one. Basically it started when I was about 8 years old. Lost my baby teeth, well, maybe a little younger than that, maybe about 6. Lost my baby teeth, and my front teeth were coming in funny, so went to the dentist, all that stuff. They determined that I had an extra set of front teeth. I kid you not. So what ended up having to happen, yeah, I guess, is I had to have the teeth surgically removed. So I remember being in the hospital for that, having stitches. All 4 of my front teeth were removed, and the extra set was removed, from what I remember. I remember going through with dentists, and then at one point, because I had the extra set of teeth, there was extra gum, and they had to remove the gum. The dentist tried doing this in the office, and I remember to this day the pain. I screamed. My mother tells me the story of her having to go out and walk up and down the street because I was screaming so much, and she said that the doctor said that he would never do that in an office again. So I terrified a dentist now. Terrified a dentist at that point. Fast forward a few years, when the teeth came in, I had to get braces on my front teeth. So I did, I believe had them on for 4 or 5 years, which sucked. Braces back at God, that had to be the beginning of the 80s. I'd say like 80, 81, 82, somewhere in there. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. Headgear, all that stuff. Fortunately, I only had them on the top teeth. So I remember I was 14 years old. I was in middle school. Got the braces off. The next day, I was playing hockey with some friends. Stick came up. Took this tooth right out. I don't ever remember seeing my mother cry that much. And I look back, I remember telling her that I fell on some stairs, and that's how I broke the tooth. Because if I had ever told her I broke the tooth playing sports, she would have never let me play sports in high school, which I wanted to do. So, yeah, that's you'd think that it would stop there, but what ended up happening was in my late teens, I went to a dentist that accepted the dental insurance that I have. And unbeknownst to me, I didn't find out until years later, he actually broke the tooth that I'm dealing with now. He literally broke the tooth and just patched it. About 10 years ago, started having pain in the tooth, didn't know what was wrong, went to the dentist in town here, and we pretty much thought I was going to lose the tooth. So this dentist here cleaned it out because it was all decay underneath the patch that he had. He couldn't believe how bad it was, but he was able to fix it. Fixed it all up, patched it, filled it. I hadn't had a problem with it in 10 years until now when I went for the cleaning. So you can kind of understand why I don't like dentists. Don't trust them. Matter of fact, the dentist that broke the tooth, I remember the health insurance I had, it only covered so much each year. I was 19, I was working at Home Depot, and I didn't have any money. Told me that I had 3 cavities that had to be filled. So this was like in November. I told him I'd come back in January when my health insurance was all set. He was insisting they had to be filled right then. When I went back in January, had my teeth cleaned, the hygienist is like, good job, no cavities whatsoever. So I'm like, well, can cavities heal themselves? Which they can't. So that was last time I went to that dentist. I should have known. I should have known right there. And the other instance that I had with the dentist was when I broke the tooth at 14. The dentist that I went to was telling my mother that I needed to have a root canal done within the next couple of weeks or I was going to lose the teeth. Insisted that I had to have this root canal done, and my parents didn't have the money for that at the time. I don't even think we had health insurance at the time, the dental insurance. So to fix the tooth, it cost my parents some money, and so I didn't get the root canal done. Well, that was 34 years ago. I still have the tooth. As a matter of fact, it's still the same crown on there. So I don't trust dentists. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. If you're a dentist and you're watching this, don't get me wrong, you might be the greatest dentist in the world, but from my experiences, don't like dentists. So right now, basically what the dentist did was I have a temporary crown right now on the tooth. They're sent out. I'm going to have a gold crown put on it. So that's in 3 weeks. I'm going to have that done. So I think it's the second week of September. Because when I was supposed to have it, they're not in the office. They take a week's vacation. So I'll have it done the week after. So hopefully that's it. But I figured I'd let you in on my story on dentists. Why I don't trust them. But you make your own decisions. If you have any horror stories with dentists, leave a comment below, because it's, I don't know whether it's me just getting older or what it is, but the whole medical profession right now, I question everything, whether they're looking out for my best interest or their bottom line, plain and simple. I mean, the doctor that I had growing up, he was the type of doctor still did house calls. And I had him till I was about 14 years old. Went to another doctor, Dr. David Carter. He was awesome. I loved Dr. Carter. I had him all the way up. I got married. My wife became a patient of his. My daughters became patients of his. I loved him. And what ended up happening was somehow he lost the practice. I've heard different rumors on how it happened and everything. But he moved out to Fall River, Massachusetts, which is about an hour from my house, and a little bit too long to drive if someone's sick. So I had to move in, and any type of medicine you have now is medical groups, as a motorcycle's going by right now. And with medical groups, they're looking out for their bottom line. And just different things. I'm with Coastal Medical right now, and a lot of the things, I don't know, I question a lot of the things that they do. But anyway, that's me ranting. I went on. But that's basically my history with dentists and why I don't like them and why I make such a big deal of them. You know, my teeth, I'm very, very anal about them. So, you know, it's gone with me. It's amazing how something that happened to you when you're 6 to 8 years old lasts throughout your life. I literally get in the chair even for just cleanings, and I start shaking. That's how scared I am of dentists. And like I said, 48 years old, and it's still terrified of them. But anyway, yeah, that's my dental story. So right now, my oldest daughter she had to go to the doctor, so my wife just brought her over there. They should be back soon. We're going to eat supper, and I'm going to try to get with you guys once we get done with supper. Might not. I think I might go for a walk tonight. See, my wife wants to go for a walk, and you know, we haven't been for a walk in a while. The weather's been really crappy, but it's pretty nice out tonight. So I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Hey everyone. Obviously I didn't go for the walk last night or do anything else. What I ended up doing was we had supper. I went downstairs, played a little PlayStation, and then crashed for the night. Sorry. My wife and my youngest daughter are still getting over New York City. They're still pretty tired on that, but yeah. So that's what I ended up doing last night. Sorry for this rant on the dentist. Just wanted to give a little bit of backstory on why I hate the dentist. And it's amazing how something that happens to you when you're 7, 6, 8 years old affects you throughout your life. But anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're new to the vlog, thank you. Thanks for coming in. If you like the vlog, please click the thumbs up over here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click the subscribe button over here, and you'll be able to see all the vlogs that I've done. If you click that little bell icon next to it, you'll get a notification anytime I do a new video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll get back to you later on today.